Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Arenado and Gonzalez lead their teams. Next. John Gray is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Howie Kendrick strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers, second baseman, number 47.
And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, coming to the ballpark, knowing that you're going to get a base hit like he's feeling it right now?
Now to the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yeah. Right there for strike 1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Now the 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, these guys go up there hacking, man. They are dead last in walks, so they have to be a little less aggressive at the plate to sustain some good offense throughout the entire season.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. You know, sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
It didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And that's the pitch he needs to get working here in this first inning. He can solve a few problems here if that pitch comes around.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about guys at the hot corner, the best in the league, we're looking at one of them right here. Gold Glove Award winner last year.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and as you can see, it's another early RBI opportunity for the National League leader in that category.
Yeah, and you know he can be found on the leaderboards for batting average and home runs too, guys. So he's having a special year so far.
In there, strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Adrian Gonzalez, a 3-run home run. 32 now for the season, and the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Batting sixth, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. 3 runs already home here. And it's quickly 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he's already served up a 3-run homer. Now they're starting another rally right away. This hasn't been a very good first inning for him by any stretch, so he's going to need to put an end to this thing quick, or he's not going to be in the game much longer.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to get on ball and still get it into right field.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
A.J. Ellis will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
He's not looking all that comfortable out there to start this first inning. I mean, this is not anywhere close. He's going to need to figure out what's wrong here pretty darn soon.
Second and third, 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full that strands 2 men on the base paths. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brock Stewart will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, guys, real exciting for him in his last start. Recorded his first big league win. They gave him the ball after the game. We'll see if he can get number 2 here.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they're still on a pretty nice run as they'd won 6 in a row prior to that.
They've already given their starter a 3-0 lead to work with here, so they're in good shape to maybe build on this recent run of good form.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, that hit extends his streak to lucky number 13 now. That's almost 2 full weeks where he's been swinging it.
DJ LeMahieu digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Nolan Arenado will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, when you talk about first basemen that are just very smooth, Adrian Gonzalez, he comes to mind. Not the most athletic guy and may not cover a ton of ground, but everything he does just looks very smooth. You get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. Carlos Gonzalez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Here's the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but he comes down with it to make the tag as he's caught stealing at second, and the inning is over. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Brock Stewart makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, and the one silver lining to that tough first inning, at least he gets the pitcher to start the second, so he's able to get this inning off on the right foot.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that, because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And two quick outs here in the second.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Corey Seager in now, popped out in his first trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Tapped up the first baseline. A barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, nice pick.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Ben Paulson.
Ben Paulson will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, he had a little bit of a rough one yesterday, but this is a guy they're counting on. He's driven in 9 runs over his last 10 games.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Yeah, you wonder if we're going to be seeing that high strike. That one looked to be above the letters, but not so in the eyes of the home plate umpire.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, the strikeouts sure come in bunches for this guy. Remember, he had 10 of them in his last start, and he's well on his way to maybe even matching that number in this game.
Standing in now, Nick Hundley. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here at 293 with 19 homers and 41 RBIs. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Turner has it. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Justin Turner is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Dodgers have increased their lead, now 4-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Here's Scott Van Slyke.
Scott Van Slyke.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Normally that two-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Here's Adrian now. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 count. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Hit hard towards center. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. That's not the first one he's allowed so far. If you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Kike Hernandez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Jock Peterson will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away. And another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. First and second now, one man out. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. And if you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Grounded to short. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
In now is A.J. Ellis as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-0 L.A. Gerardo Parra will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
And you know what, guys? He's got the third best batting average on the club.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
That misses. 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. He just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9th,
John Gray will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace to him out there right now.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Brock Stewart is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Parra sprinting after it, and he's retired 1 away.
Boy, that's the kind of play where you take your hat off and you wipe the sweat off your brow, even if it's cold outside. This guy's getting hammered right now. He better figure out something quick.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez on the move, and foul. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
So many times pitchers will get ahead, then they'll start to mess around, and the next thing you know, it's a full count like it is here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
2 out, nobody on. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Turner.
Digging in to try it again, Justin Turner. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now you see the Colorado skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jordan Lyles is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's Scott Van Slyke.
Right fielder, Scott Van
As he'll
Slyke.
take a look at ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit in the air to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies nothing. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Center fielder.
Yeah, he struck out the
Number
side
19.
his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th. And as we present the Rockies leaderboard, you can see he currently paces the ball club in that department.
Yeah, this is nothing new, Matty. Another hit for him.
And he's really the guy they depend on to keep the line moving. He's been their most consistent hitter so far.
DJ LeMahieu is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
The tag, and he's out. Great job adjusting to the throw and applying the tag in time.
Well, he did a good job to get on base with the leadoff single, but then he got a little greedy here on the first pitch, and they throw him out pretty easily at second base.
1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Here comes the first pitch. Nope. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, this latest dry spell, it's dropped his average all the way under 240. So he'd like nothing more than to string a few of these together and get back into some kind of rhythm at the plate.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Set. Here comes the 1-1, and Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. hit in the air to left. Hernandez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Rockies strand one. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Adrian Gonzalez heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lyles gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Two and one. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And that'll bring us to our Dodger leaderboard as we see his current total 4th best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's not setting the world on fire with doubles, but he's getting his fair share. Definitely an important part of this offense.
Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. He singled his last time up, and that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now for Adrian, he's at second with his 18th double of the year. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit hard up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Even with the big lead, it still doesn't hurt to play good fundamental baseball. So he's able to get his man up to third here with 1 out with that grounder to the right side.
Jock Peterson stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. From the stretch. In there at the knees, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come in.
The catcher, number 17.
In now is A.J. Ellis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. At last home run, a long one, 423 feet, the estimated distance. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
I think he's letting this situation get the better of him out there. But you have to have a short memory if you're a relief pitcher. You can't dwell on what just happened.
A strike, and it's all flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion. And you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. You'll be feeling that one all night long.
Into the box now, Brock Stewart. And lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon on the move. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Second baseman number 47.
And how about that? His first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come, seeing he's a pitcher, so an exciting moment for him for sure.
And good hitting pitchers are a luxury for a manager to have. Not that this one hit is going to prove that he'll be a good hitting pitcher, but some pitchers do take it really seriously. And no matter what the case is, it's pretty cool to pick up a big league knock. I know how tough it is.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Drilled on the ground is short. Reyes ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 0. Ben Paulson will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Peterson. Makes the play, 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA.
Well, it's business as usual for them. They lead the National League in that department, and it's always nice to know that whoever steps on the bump for you, you're going to have a chance to win. A lot of teams are envious of that stat, and these pitchers, they deserve a lot of credit for what they've accomplished so far.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In is Gerardo Parra. It's a swing and send a line drive out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still 8-0. Corey Seager makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Lyles looks in. First pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Justin Turner will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Scorched to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Ball inside.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Reyes scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Jose Reyes will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Grounder down the line at third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there.
Hard hit ball right here, right down the line. And you be the judge. Is this fair or is it foul? Whew, that's awfully close. It looked like it indeed hopped right over the bag. And that's all it's got to do. It's going to wind up at second base here with 2 bases.
Number 6.
Ryan Rayburn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Foul over towards the dugout. No one out with a runner at second. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, 97 will get up on you in a hurry, especially when it's your first AB of the night and you're just settling in.
Hit out towards second. Kendricks got it. A quick out number 1.
And that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff
19,
double, I don't care who the next guy
Blackmon.
is. He has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Charlie Blackmon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently,
batter, number 9,
this is a no-brainer.
second baseman,
Take the bat out of his
DJ
hands any chance you
LeMahieu.
get.
DJ LeMahieu will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Kendricks. Back to Gonzalez, but it's a bit too late, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
Yeah, really no shot at 2 on a high chopper like that one. They do wind up getting the force at second, but that runner from third is able to just waltz in and score.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies third baseman. It's 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Rockies 1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Boone Logan will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Logan.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, nice to get that call right out of the bullpen.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And that's swung on and missed, so Adrian's a strikeout victim here, and there's 1 away.
Now, looking ahead, you wonder if maybe he'll get one more shot at the cycle. Might need a little help, but it's not over for him yet.
Kike Hernandez strides in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gonzalez looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
Jock Peterson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and This is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 17.
No hesitation there as we train our camera directly on him. But once this gets down the line, he's thinking 2 right out of the box, and he's able to beat the throw into second and leg out a double.
In now is A.J. Ellis. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night long.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Blowing away with that one. It's 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys, as you see the comparison there. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know what? He's starting to look a little bit frustrated out there on the mound. That's 2 hits and now a hit-by-pitch here in the inning. It's maybe not a bad time to go out there and try to calm him down just a little bit, because he's looking a little hot out there.
Brock Stewart will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put one down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Striding into the box, Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball in there for a called strike. Line toward right center. Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 1. Luis Avilan will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Luis Avilan.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And he falls behind 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Paulson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Ball inside.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number
That's a
4.
nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes a throw to first for the out.
Into the box, Nick Hundley, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. In the air now out to left field, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail big. It's 9-1. Corey Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing and gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left, and that is 27 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You want to talk about an offensive explosion? That's 6 home runs as a team so far. I mean, you might get that once a season. The whole lineup's been absolutely dialed in.
Adam Ottavino will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Stepping in now, Justin Turner. And she'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackman's after it. One down.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his third home run in the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Scott Van Slyke digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off there, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And an awful swing there, 2-0, as the count goes to 2-1.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack, 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
Boy, that's just pretty standard operating procedure right here. You get him leaning out over the plate on that slider running away, and then you bust him inside hard on that fastball on the inside corner.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Here's Adrian now. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. And that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Rockies 1. Gerardo Parra will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
He's set and the pitch. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Hernandez ranging back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Jose Reyes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Ball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Well, the line score says it all. 10-1 as you check the tally inning by inning. Not the competitive game the 3 of us were hoping for when we signed on. Number 27 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
The 0-1 pitch. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
He sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either. It's moving.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Justin Miller will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Miller.
Kike Hernandez will stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue, there it was back in the 7th inning, a solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Got him swinging in the dirt. A throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting. Center
Boy, that's a
fielder.
really nice play there
John
behind the plate. He
Peterson.
doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 put out for good measure.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 17.
That's a disappointing final at bat there.
Ellis.
You figure he probably won't get another shot at finishing off the cycle, but still a very good performance to say the least.
A.J. Ellis stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Reyes is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Lewis Coleman will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Lewis Coleman.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Van Slyke shading to his right. One away.
The batter,
this isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
DJ LeMahieu stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And the pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, it's been a long afternoon for this guy. A couple of strikeouts to go along with that 0 for 4, but you know there's going to be better days ahead for this guy because he can play.
Nolan Arenado ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Van Slyke. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, this one started out with some promise, but it winds up as a laugher as they cruise home with a 9-run victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 10-1. Good night from Denver.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game RTD trains on the C line to Mineral.